Somehow we all believe that because we wrote the goal down, we figured out how to track it, that the next thing that's going to happen is that it's going to work. Expectations are so messed up. We think that just because we do certain input, the outputs are guaranteed. Why don't we have the right expectation of the hide and seek? I got to go look for this thing. It's not going to be just visible, but I have to discover it. The chase, the search. It's the chase that brings us. But for some reason, we expect that when we just set a goal, hey, it's going to happen. Like, and I'm just saying, we got to figure out how to shift that perspective. On one of the podcasts, CJ said something a while back. He was just saying Navy SEALs when they're going on one of these crazy elite missions, but he was saying they go through all the you think we doing planning. You could imagine tactical planning they're doing, right? We about to fly over another country, drop into some desert somewhere. We gotta figure this out. We said at the end of it, they tell them, okay, destroy everything that you just learned because it's not going to go according to what we just said. Immediately, you know it's not going to go as you planned. So they train them with all the information, all the planning, all the tactical everything, and then they tell them, okay, that's great, but that's not going to happen. So be prepared to make adjustments as you go. So I'm just saying for us, we got to figure out how to do that. Be prepared for the adjustment and not let the adjustment cripple us. And this is all theory. I'm just saying we got to learn how to like reshift that expectation. So now when it happens, it's almost like a signal like, ooh, that way it doesn't work. Boom, on to the next one. Just make the adjustment and keep moving, but not let it cripple us.
Remember, I love that you brought it up this way because humankind's main purpose is to seek. And then from seek, we actually want to experience personal freedom. Right. And that means a lot of different things. The first one is to seek it. And in order to seek something, you have to have an idea of what you really want. And then you go on a journey to actually seek it. And the only problem we have is ignorance. That's a Bob quote. We don't know what it actually takes to accomplish the goal. Neither do we know exactly how to accomplish it. So what the brain does is it makes assumptions. We wouldn't have that sense of certainty if we didn't feel like if I did it the first time, it'd work out. You got to go through it enough times to realize nothing works out the first time. Learning is realizing you thought you knew something, and then once reality kicks in, you realize that you didn't and make an adjustment. And that's when we actually get to experience it when we don't give up. Most hell since I started the journey. And literally I thought like, shit, should I quit? Right. But I'm just like, yo, I can't. I've taken too much people money. I've talked about this too much. I can't quit. I can't give up. Like, this is more than me providing for my family. I heard he say it's just like, yo, you get to a point where this is beyond survival. This is beyond my wife. This is beyond my kids. Like, I'm here for a higher purpose. It's just like, yo, I can't quit and give up at this point. So we got to see first, and then we're going to go for experience. And that jump is huge because of the inner conflict. So first the state, then the needs, then the rules.